Shalom. This is the brother Ba'ar from the GMS Salt, GMS West Palm Camp. And first, I would like to say, Call Halayim Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah Bahashem Rakah Kodash. I like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I like to give salutations to the Akim, preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and sincerity. Shalom. I just wanted to make a quick video before camp. And actually, I wanted to make this video earlier in the week. I just never got around to it. But I wanted to speak on, some of an area of tribulation, an area that we'll be experiencing during this tribulation. Okay? And I just wanted to bring out some quick scriptures and just shine some light on it. Okay? This is Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus 37, verse 1. It says, "Every friend saith, I am his friend also. But there is a friend which is only a friend in name." Okay? And that's true. I know a lot of brothers go through this. And this is true, because I only bring up this topic because what sparked it was, I have a friend in the world, and he's in prison right now. I had a couple friends in prison, right? One of them is out, but the other one is in. And he texted me the other day, and he told me he was thanking me for holding it down, because he was in there for 10 years. It's funny how when you're in prosperity and you're so-called free and there's no trouble, your friends will be with you. Your friends and your family, they'll be on your side. They'll do whatever when you're in a good case and when there's prosperity, right? But the moment you go through adversity, the moment you go through affliction, especially in this truth, they won't be there. Okay? They won't be there. And we know this through the scriptures, and we know this in the spirit. The friend of mine in the world who was in prison, and I've seen this, I've experienced this the whole time he was in there. Both of them. When you're out and you're doing your thing and you're prospering, everybody's down for you. And speaking for him, when he was in the world, they were doing wickedness with him. They were doing all kind of evils with them. Making money, being gangster. They so hard, they so quick to be a part of that. To set a name for themselves. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. Dog, I got you, dog. Anything you need, man. I'm with you. I'm about that. These wicked ass niggas, they'll kill for each other. All they need is a reason to do it. It could be any reason. They willing to do it and they ready to do it. They just need a reason. Okay? A lot of those friends that were around you at that time, that were around him at that time, all of a sudden, when he went to prison, at first it was cool. It was a little communication here and there. But then when adversity came and he needed things, he just needed a simple phone call. He just needed the little things, the simple things, just pick up the phone. Nobody was around. He had his mother. He had, a few people here and there, but all these guys who's around you, who's with you, and they say they love you, I got you, they're not going to be there. Okay? The only brothers we have in this truth are the brothers in this truth. The only brothers we have in this world, excuse me, in this life, are the brothers in this truth. Because the men in the world, they don't know how to be brotherly. They don't know how to be a true neighbor. They don't know how to defend one another. Because they want to be there with you when everything is cool. But the moment adversity comes and the moment, affliction comes, they're going to leave you. Because they don't want their life to be in jeopardy. They don't want to be a part of that affliction. A lot of these people are at ease and they like it so. And they love it so. And we understand in this truth. I was just thinking, I was just putting it to heart and seeing it in a spiritual way. How some of my family, and some of the friends, so-called friends, or people that know me in the world, I see things spiritually. And I see how they're not going to be there for me. And I know a lot of brothers see the same things. Because we count the cost being in this truth. And you sometimes you may need help with certain little things. So you throw a little adversity here and there with people around you to see. It may be something simple, something small. Just to see if they'll do it. They have time. The task will maybe take 10 minutes. Tops. And they don't want to do it. And you're not begging them, but you're like, hey, yo, please, could you take care of that for me? Nah, man. Alright, cool. The wadi habashim al-shah. Always, in all things. So, you get it done. Later on, you find out that the person you asked to do something didn't do anything at all within those 10 minutes to get it done. These people here, man, they don't care about serving the Lord. These people, they don't care about the Lord. A family member told me about that. I was actually having a conversation with them, and I was explaining, we was in the spirit and we was talking, and he just came to his conclusion, and he was like, man, our people just don't care. I was like, I didn't think too much upon it at that time. But as the week went on, the days went on, I thought about it. It's not that our people they're not spiritual. Our people are spiritual. They do have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge. But ultimately, our people really just don't care. They're dead. There's no spiritual drive. Our people don't want to dig deep to get things done. They don't want to go the extra mile. When our persecution comes, our mother, our fathers, our brothers, our so-called friends in the world, they're not going to be with you, man. Okay? This is Sirach 6, verse 8. For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. Okay? And there is a friend who, being turned to enmity and strife, will discover thy reproach. Okay? Again, some friend is a companion at the table, and will not continue in the day of thy affliction. But in thy prosperity, he will be as thyself, and will be bold over thy servants. Verse 12, if thou be brought low, he will be against thee, and will hide himself from thy face. Separate thyself from thine enemies, and take heed of thy friends. And this is what we're doing right now. Sometimes we'll throw little things here and there just to see how people operate, man, see how they think. And you're not making them do anything too crazy. But you're starting to understand on a spiritual level that these people ain't with me. Not only they not with me, Salakia, they not with the Lord. They not for the Lord. They're not willing to dig deep. They're not willing to take the leap of faith. And I'm not asking them to do anything spiritual. I'm asking for carnal things. But sometimes you can see, you be like, yo, bro, it's easy. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. You know? And these are the things that we're going to have to understand, man. And it's going to be a hard pill to swallow. But, you know, the Wadi Habashim Rashad, he already gave us the head up. Letting us know the mindset of our own people and how they're going to treat us in that day. Okay? Let me go to Matthews 10. Okay? Matthews 10 verse 21, it says, and thy brother shall deliver up Salakia, and the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child, and the child shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death. Okay? This is how it's going to be in that time. And it says, verse 22, and it says, ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. Okay? It says, verse 23, it says, but when they persecute you in this city, flee ye into another. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Yasha'Allah till the Son of Man be come. Okay? The disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord. Okay? And this is what we're understanding right now. You know, these people, they're not for us, man. And when the light is shined on us, you know, the people around us are going to want to protect their face. They're going to want to save face with the world. So they're not going to want to put their life in jeopardy to help you. Even if you know that this simple thing is not going to put them in jeopardy, they don't care. They don't care, man. They don't care. They're not for the Lord. They're not. And this is how it's going to be until Yahweh Shah come back and during the time of persecution. These people, man, it's crazy, man. Like, it's not crazy. It's not crazy. It's all for edification. It's all for our understanding. It's all to prepare us, you know. But we understand truly what we're getting ready to come against. You know, that's why Yahweh Shai said, count the cost. Because, you know, there's people that's going to be out there trying to kill us. You know, the brother from Men of Valor even said it, man. Even if we're going to be innocent, but Esau is going to use his witchcraft to provoke the masses, to convince the masses that you're a wicked person. The brother from Men of Valor said that they're going to be using CGI, you know, and I believe that because Esau been using CGI in his movies for years. And over the years, up until now, you've been seeing it, man. It's been looking damn near human-like. Real. You know, they might put your face on another body. Somebody who got a similar body as you do. Similar build. Similar frame. Okay? And then put your face on it. And then put you out on the news. Okay? You could be anywhere when they put that on the news. You could be at home. You could be at work. You could be just walking somewhere. All of a sudden, people just looking at you crazy. You might come across a TV screen or whatever, and you might see what's going on. You might see the lies. See, they say in the world, there's a quote that says, "There's no opinion like the court of public opinion." How the people look at you and how the people view you. This is how Esau, because Esau. And everything that Esau does, Esau has to justify everything that he does to make it seem as if he's doing it in righteousness. But we understand that he's wicked and he's using witchcraft. If it was possible to deceive the very elect, the elect are going to know. We're going to be hip to the game. Yahweh Shah already put us up on game. We already know what Esau getting ready to do. And we already see our people for who they are. They not for the Lord. Okay? They're not for the Lord. They're gonna turn into enemies. And you can see it. But we gotta be ready for that. Okay? That's why the scriptures say count the cost. Alright, let me go to verse 30, Matthew 10, verse 36. It says, a man's foes shall be they of his own household. Okay? He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. Con. Okay? This is what we're getting ready to go through. Alright? It's a tough thing, but we're dealing with it now than later. We're dealing with it now while we're still in this time. Nothing's popped off yet, but we've rehearsed this over and over and over in our minds. Okay, we understand that some of them are going to deliver us up. Okay? Because they want to save face. There's no opinion like the court of public opinion. Remember that. These people, they're going to want to save face, man. But this is the Lord separating us from everybody else. There's going to be another level. I think the elder was speaking about it, man. It's another level. Now this is where everybody else that's around you, the Most High is going to take you from them. The Most High is going to sanctify you and separate you from everybody else. And this is what we're going to have to prepare ourselves for. Okay? Alright, I just wanted to make that quick video, man. You know, yeah, I was in my feelings. You know what I'm saying? But I'd rather, express it with y'all men, y'all brothers, because we all have one mind. And we all counted the cost in this truth. Before we put our hands on the plow, we counted the cost. But we put our hands on the plow because we love the Lord and we want to serve the Lord wholeheartedly. We want to be acceptable in the eyes of the Most High. We want to be greater than our parents. We want to be greater than our foreparents. The Lord gave us the opportunity to do His work, and we're going to do it in righteousness, in truth, and sincerity. We're going to do it. Okay? Because there ain't nobody else that's doing it, and there ain't nobody else that believes it. But we believe. I like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. I like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I like to give salutations to the Akim, preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and sincerity. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay strong. We here. We here, Akim. Shalom.